What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another free pick video, kind of. The basis of this video is to, go over player profit, how it works. But I will have a free pick at the end of the video for you guys that I'm going to place live. So stay tuned for that. But the basis of this video is to answer all of your guys' questions about player profit. I've been getting a lot of questions, DMs. How does player profit work? Is it legit? How do I get my account funded? How much access of the funds do I, can I profit and send to my bank? All these different kinds of questions. I figured it'd be easier to just go, make a video about it, explain exactly how it works while I can show you guys. It's a lot easier than, trying to send a text and explain it. So that way when people do ask me how it works, I can just send them this video, okay? So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Player profit, what is it? It is a betting app or website that you can use to where you don't have to risk your own money. Okay, Player Profit funds your accounts, and you get to use their funds to prove that you're a profitable sports bettor. And once you pass the 2 phases and challenges, which I'll get into later on, then they will fund your account, and then you can use those funds to bet with, and you get to keep 70% of the profits. Player Profit keeps the other 30. Okay. Before I open up the website, I want to show you guys this Funded Friday discount that they're doing. This is massive, guys. So what it is, if you buy 2 funded accounts with code BookieBandit, you're going to get a 3rd one for free, which is absolutely insane. So basically, if you wanted to take advantage of the biggest packages, you could get $300,000 funded to sports bet with for very, very, very cheap. Okay, obviously there's different package options. We can kind of get into that. But I mean, this is insane, guys. Honestly, like, this might be the new wave when it comes to sports betting, because you're not having to risk all your own money. And if you play your cards right, you could literally quit your 9 to 5, quit your job, and just go all in on player profit, like straight up. And I'm gonna help you guys, get through the phases and get your accounts funded. I'm gonna be giving out free picks for you guys every day on YouTube. I'll also post them on my free plan and Winnable. So we're in this together, guys. But let's kind of get into it and kind of how it works. Okay. So if you look up here, okay, we have a couple different funding options. Okay, so these are all the funding options here. Right, this one here, you can get funded for $1,000 for only $30. Okay, this one here, you can get funded for $5,000. It's only going to cost you $125. This one here, $10,000 funded for $250. We have a $25,000 funded for $500, $55,000 funded for $800, or the biggest package, $100,000 funded for only $1,000. The best part is, if you guys go down here and enter promo code BookieBandit, you're gonna get 10% off every single one of those packages. Okay, so if you wanted the $100,000 funded account, it would only cost you $900. Meaning, basically, you would only have $900 that you're betting with of your own money. The other $99,100, Player Profit's funding for you guys. Okay, it's insane. I kind of want to explain how these phases work and how you get your accounts funded. Okay, so as you can see here, we have 2 different phases. Okay, that we have to phases, challenges, whatever you want to call them. We got to get through those 2 phases until we get our account funded. Okay, so phase 1 here. We'll just go through the simple rules here. Make it super simple to understand. Phase 1. Minimum of 15 picks. Okay, there's no maximum. You can do 50 picks if it takes you that long, but a minimum of 15 picks. Okay, straight bets, parlays, whatever you guys want. Okay, the minimum risk for, keep in mind, this is for the $100,000 package. They're all different when it comes to like the minimum risk and maximum risk, but everything else is the same. Like pick minimum is going to be the same. The max daily loss, the max drawdown, which I'll explain here in a sec. But at the end of the day, guys, all these challenges, no matter which account you guys end up buying, they're all the same difficulty, or they're all the same rule. All the same rules apply for each of these accounts. Okay, so no matter which account you buy, the $1,000 is gonna be the same amount of as difficulty to pass as the $100,000. So if you guys have the funds, I know some of you guys don't have the funds to get the $100,000 account, but if you do, you might as well take advantage. It's the same as buying a $1,000 account. You just have $99,000 more to work with. So, and especially with the discount they're doing, you can buy 2 of these, right, for $900 a pop. So that'd be $1,800. Then you would get a third account free. So you would have $300,000 to bet with for only $1,800. Think about that, guys. That's absolutely insane. It's less than 1% of your own bankroll. Okay, but let's go over the 100K account, rules. Minimum risk per bet is $1,000. Okay, the maximum risk is $5,000. The max daily loss is 10%. So you cannot lose more than 10% of your bankroll in one single day, or else the challenge is over. You lose your account, you'd have to buy a new one. Okay, so in this example, 10% of 100,000, if you lose $10,000 in one singular day, you're done. Challenge is over. You're going to have to go buy a new package. So the smart thing to do is to bet no more than technically 9.99% of your bankroll. But even then, I wouldn't even push that. I would keep it below 9% every single day. That way you don't have to worry about, it mitigates the risk on this max daily loss. You wouldn't even have to worry about, the max daily loss if you keep your bankroll, if you don't bet more than 10% of your bankroll in a single day. Okay, so that's how that one works. Here we have a max drawdown, 15%. What this means is your funded account cannot go below 15% of what you started at, right? So in this example, we have 100 grand in our account. If it gets below 85 grand, challenge is over. We're done. Okay, we'd have to go and buy a new one. Okay, and then the profit target here, 20%. So all we have to do is increase our bankroll by 20%, no matter which account you get, right? So if you're doing the 100K, once you get up to 120,000, phase 1 is complete, right? You're done with phase 1. You hit your minimum picks. You passed all these. You got it up to 120,000. Boom, phase 1 is over. Now we move to phase 2. Same exact rules apply for phase 2. You just have to do the exact same thing again. Run it up to another 120,000 without, dealing with any of these max daily losses or max drawdown. As long as you get your account up 20%, you're good to go. You pass phase 2. That's when your account gets funded. Okay, so now we move over here to the funded. So basically what happens is they're going to fund you that 100 grand now. So now you have 100 grand to work with. Okay, the ball's in your court. All the same rules apply here. Okay, the only difference is we don't have to worry about a profit target. Okay, because our account's already funded. We already passed the challenges. So at this point, once your account's funded, everything that you profit for the rest of however long you have your account, you keep 70% of that. Okay, so for example, let's just say you get your account funded, you have 100 grand. Okay, you copy all my picks for the next month, we run it up to 200 grand. So that's 100 grand profit there. You would keep 70%, which would be 70 grand. Player profit would get the other 30 grand. Okay, and then you just keep building that account, and every 30 days you get paid out by player profit. Guys, this is literally, I haven't seen anything like this in the sports betting industry, but this is actually insane. Especially if you're a profitable sports bettor, this is the biggest no-brainer. Okay, as long as you can prove that you're a profitable sports bettor, get through these 2 phases, you guys are going to have an insane amount of money to work with. And then you get to keep 70% of the profits. Okay. Keep in mind here, when it says inactivity timer, 5 days, once your account's funded, that just means you have to place at least one bet every 5 days. Okay. So don't wait longer than any 5 days. to place a bet, or else, basically they're going to deactivate your account. Okay. So that's kind of the basis of, kind of how it works. I'll actually log into my account here, and we can go a little more in depth. Okay. So if you look up here, okay, I have 4 of the 100K accounts. Okay. So right now, my goal is I'm going to be building my first 100K account up to 120 grand. We're going to get through phase 1. We're going to redo that and get through phase 2. And then it's going to get funded. Okay. Once I have my account funded, I'm going to just be taking the profits every 30 days, 70% of the profits, and then I'll start working on my other accounts. Okay. Or, if for some reason I were to be dumb and lose my first challenge, then I would have 3 other ones to work with. But honestly, that's not going to happen. I do this for a living. So if you guys want, you can literally just copy my plays. I'm going to help you guys get through phase 1, through phase 2, get your account funded, and then you can keep copying my plays, and we're going to build that bankroll. You guys get 70% of the profits. But if you look here, so my account now is at $102,350. I just started 2 days ago. I've given out 5 picks so far on player profit. 4 of them have hit. So if you look down here, you probably won't be able to see because I have that little banner on the bottom, but it shows winning percentage. I'm at 80%. My ROI is 2.35%. Okay. So I just need to get my ROI down here up to 20%, right? So if you look right here, my profit target, currently we're at $2,350 profit. I just need to get this up to 20,000 and then I'm done with phase 1. We move on to the second phase. We're going to do it again. And then once we're done with that, we get funded. Okay. Let's see. What else do I need to go over? You can go through like your picking history over here, right? So down here, it has all your picks. So we have this bet out for today that I gave out on my last YouTube video. We have the Hurricanes parlayed up with the Braves. Yesterday we had, let's see, what was this one? We had the Phillies and the Grizzlies parlayed up, $1,000 to win, $1,290. So that one hit. This one here we lost. This was the only player profit play that we've lost so far. We had the Avalanche -1.5. They only won by 1. We needed them to win by at least 2 or more. And then we had the Pirates on the money line. This one hit, 1,000 to bring home 800. We had the Hurricanes on the money line, 1,000 to bring home 600. And then we had the Rangers on the money line, 1,000 to bring home 660. Okay, so out of all 5 of those bets, currently we are profitable by $2,350. We're going to keep building this up until I get to 120,000. Okay, let's see if there's anything I need to go over on the dashboard. This is same kind of thing, right? You can see your different accounts here. You can see what phase you guys are in, your profit targets, your max daily loss, your max loss, yesterday's loss. Right? It shows you basically everything. Okay. But that's kind of the general basis of how player profit works. Obviously, if you guys do have any more questions, you guys feel free to like shoot me a DM on Instagram. Right here, bookie_3_bandit. Tag me in threads, shoot me an email, whatever's easiest. Probably just shoot me a DM on IG. That's going to be the easiest by far. And I can answer those questions more in depth for you guys, but it's pretty simple. Like once you're in and you see how it works, I hope this video kind of covered everything for you guys. Before we end the video, I got to give you guys a free play. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a free play for Saturday. Okay, it's Friday when I'm filming this. I know most people probably won't see this video until late tonight or early tomorrow. So we're going to give a free pick out for Saturday. That way you guys have plenty of time to lock it in, buy your player profit accounts, and then get your first play in. And you guys, like I said, you guys can just tail me if you want. If you want to make your own picks, do whatever you guys feel comfortable with. But I'm in the same exact, I'm on the same road as you guys, right? I just got 4 funded accounts. I'm going to be building them up alongside with you guys. You guys are going to see every step of the way. We're going to build our accounts together, and we're going to get all these accounts funded, and we're going to make a killing. So let's get into the free pick, guys. We're going to go down to Saturday MLB slate. And we're going to be taking the Texas Rangers on the money line. Okay. I will show you guys why. Let's pull up some stats here. Let's go to Saturday. We're going to go down to the Rangers game. Guys, it's simple. We have Jacob deGrom on the bump. Okay. A lot of you guys might not know who he is. He had surgery last year, so he didn't pitch basically all of last year. But the boy is back in action, and this dude is an absolute moneymaker if you're a sports bettor. Okay. He's already thrown once this year. And if you look here, he gave up 0 runs. He threw 5 innings. He only gave up 2 hits. He had 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. The dude is an absolute dog on the bump. Not only that, they're playing the Tampa Bay Rays, who, in my opinion, I don't think they have a great offense at all. Okay, their record, they're 4-2. Yeah, it's not bad. But when it comes to hitting Jacob deGrom, good luck. That's all I'm going to say. Good luck. In my opinion, if the Texas Rangers can score 3 or more runs in this game, I think they win this game easily. I wouldn't be surprised if the Rays score 0 or maybe 1, maybe 2. But if the Rangers score 3 or more runs, they win this game. It's that simple. So, we're going to go back into player profit. So, obviously the money line is a little juiced. It seems like Vegas is, kind of has the same idea as I do. Let me move me over here. So, then we're going to go here. We're going to select our package that we want to use. I'm going to use my package that I'm working on that's in phase 1 right now. And we're going to go down here. We're going to throw... How much should we throw on this? So the money line is minus 182. You know what? We're going to throw 2,500 on this play. Okay. And then we're going to go place pick. Boom. Bet placed successfully. We are locked in. $2,500 on the Texas Rangers. Jacob deGrom is going to bring us home tomorrow against the Tampa Bay Rays. I hope you guys lock that in with me. To be honest, I don't think it's... As long as the Rangers can score runs tomorrow, it's going to be a no sweat for us. And they're at home, so everything's in our favor. I absolutely love it. Lay a little extra juice on it if you have to. But that's what we're rocking with. I hope this video, explained player profit more in depth for you guys. I hope it makes a lot more sense. Make sure you guys take advantage of this while it's still going on today. Funded Friday. Buy 2 accounts. You're going to get 1 account free. So if we go back here, let's go to the challenges. You guys could literally buy 2 of these $100,000 accounts. Use my code BookieBandit. Apply. It's going to bring it down to $900 a pop for you guys. And then you're going to get the third one for absolutely free. Once you buy the first 2, shoot me a DM, comment on this video, somehow get a hold of me and let me know that you bought the first 2 so I can make sure I get a hold of Player Profit and get that third one to you guys for free. Okay. Obviously there's other accounts that you guys can buy, 5,000, 10,000, 25,000, 50,000, but the best bang for your buck is going to be the 100,000, especially with this deal going on. So take advantage. And also, if you guys are buying the $1,000 account, the buy 2 get 1 free does not count for the $1,000 account. It has to be 5,000 or above. Okay, so buy any of these 5 accounts here, buy 2 of them, you're gonna get 1 free. Shoot me a DM, comment on this video, somehow let me know that you used my code, and I will make sure you guys get that third account for free. Okay, so hope this video wasn't too long for you guys. I'm going to wrap this thing up. I appreciate all your guys' support. Make sure you're subscribed. Smash that like button for me. Show some love in the comments. And let's get our accounts funded together. And let's run it up. So appreciate you guys. And we'll see you tonight for a free pick video. Peace.